Hi, friends. I know that some of you write a lot. Maybe you blog or you have a newsletter, but you publish a lot, and that's kind of a big core part of your work. And a couple of you have asked about tools. I want to show you why I really like ConvertKit, and for one sort of big, strong reason. So ConvertKit has this idea of sequences. And sequences, what they allow you to do is essentially sequence a series of emails. And I think one of the biggest misconceptions I had when writing and setting up a newsletter is that I had to keep creating new content, keep generating new content in order to make it valuable. And what I learned is that the majority of people have never read my work. The majority of people, even if they have read something previously, they probably forgot it. And I have a lot of stuff that I've published. And so what I use sequences primarily for, I use it for a couple of reasons. One, to sort of track students as they sign up for courses and to kind of give them a sequence of emails as they apply, as they sign up. But one great things that I do is I have a couple different types of newsletter sort of forms on my website. And the first is if somebody wants to take like a 6-day email course. I have a series of articles that I've written in the past over the many, many years, and I just copied and duplicated them here. But with ConvertKit, you can just schedule them to go out every day. And so I have a series of emails that go out. So if somebody signs up to this particular form, they get a series of 6 emails in their inbox. And these are all things that I wrote before. They're not new. What then happens is if after those 6 days is they then move into just my regular, I call these mixtapes. And this is a series of like 10 emails that I send out then weekly on Wednesdays. And so if you sign up to my regular newsletter, this is the thing you get. So you automatically get 10 weeks of content, and it's nothing that I've writing new. It's all stuff that I've written in the past, but it's new to the person receiving it. And so I think ConvertKit is one of the great little tools, especially if you're writing a lot, to republish, if you will, or redistribute previously written stuff that is helpful for the person who signs up. Because let's face it, the majority of people haven't read our work, and it gives them a great way to because they've signed up and they've asked for it, to have our work, your work, show up in their inbox on a regularly scheduled basis. And that's kind of one of the secrets around email newsletters, is having some consistency so that they keep coming back. And you see right here between those two newsletters, I've got like 11 weeks of content that go out. And then when I send random emails, if I feel like just writing something, they have this thing called broadcasts, and that's where I can just sort of send that out when I have a new article written. And as I go along, I'll add those sort of new articles on to the end of those mixtapes, and the mixtapes get longer. So I think you should use ConvertKit, and you can reuse stuff that you've already had before.